Hi guys, Martin here coming to you with my April-May 2019 channel update. It's been a while since I've done a modelling video. The last one was my final reveal for the Airfix Albion 3-point fueler, and that was about 7 weeks ago I think. So anyway, I'm just going to give you an update on where I'm at. I've been too busy with a lot of personal stuff I'm sorting out, so I haven't done any modelling for about 8 weeks. And not being particularly present in the DDay 75th anniversary buddy build forum on Facebook. Just trying to get in there in the evenings and mornings. But anyway, this is where I'm at with my Mosquito build for the diorama that I'm building. If you've been following along, you know I did a lot of conversion work, and but now what held me up is putting electrics in. In my last update for this, I was talking about putting motors into the engine areas, and this is as far as I got. I started wiring up a couple of motors, and I was using tape to secure the wires onto the motors. I thought, oh, I don't want to do it that way, I want to do it properly and get a soldering iron. I didn't have a soldering iron, I thought I did have one, and so I ordered one, and that just came this week. So I'm going to start soldering wires together. Built an housing around that motor just to fit it in there. I drop that in there now, and that centre, that spindle comes centre. Now I've done that. And I'll build another one for the other motor, for the other wing. The LED lights I bought, I didn't realise they were 3.5 volts each LED, and I need 2 in each wing, so that's going to be 7 volts. And I thought they were going to be like 1.5 volts, so that'd be 3 volts. The motor is only 1.5 volts, that'd be 4.5 volts. So I could have done the 2 motors on a 3-volt battery pack, 2.5 volts, because they're 1.5 volt motors. And if they were 1.5 volt lights, 3 in each wing is 6, 1.5 for the tail, it's 7.5. I could have used a 9-volt battery to do all the lighting. So separate switches for lighting, separate switch for the motors. But anyway, that's by the by. So as you can see, it's where it was at the last update. Just ready to put electrics in. So, as I said, I ordered a soldering iron, and I got carried away and ordered a lot more stuff that I need to do the electrics. I'll get that out now. Got a box of goodies here. This is a soldering iron kit. It's only a cheap one. All I want to do is have a hot tip that melts the solder. I'm not going to do any electronics with it, so I don't need anything fancy. I just want to melt solder to attach the ends of the cables onto the points. There we go, that's what we got with this kit. A little PCB board for testing. Holder, the soldering iron itself, tweezers, cables. That's a plunger. I don't know what goes in there, so that's something I'm going to have to look at. There's a roll of solder cable there. This is cleaner, flux for cleaning, and then it's got 5 tips here. I'll do some photographs and show, put them in the corner so you can see. A couple of nuts and screws there, and then we've got a wire clipper here. Take the ends off the wires. A couple of little screwdrivers. A couple of pair of tweezers. Little curved tweezers and some straight pointed tweezers. I think I was like $13.99 for that kit off Amazon. Put that over there. And then when I've soldered the cables onto their points, I want to put heat sinks around them to secure them. So I bought this kit. It's got all different size heat wraps. This is a heat gun. Plug it in and blows hot air. And as you can see, lots of different sizes of heat wraps. I'll just move this camera down. There's a lot more in it. All different gauge for different gauge wires to heat wrap around the soldered cables. You can also use these if you've got like a iPhone charger, you know, where it starts to bend at the joint or break inside, so your charger stops working. You could heat wrap those joints with these just to give them extra strength. And this, I think it was $11.99 for this heat gun. Might have even been cheaper than that. I just remember buying it and thinking, geez, this is cheap. But we'll see how it works. So let's get that out of the way. That's my heat sink gun, heat wrap gun. I also think I showed these in my build update for the Mosquito, the last build update. 2 packs of LEDs, clears, coloured, and some are diffused, some are clear, some are flashing. Oh yeah, there's some solder wire, fine solder wire that I bought. Doing soldering with. So now I'm set to go. There's no excuse for me now not to get back onto my Mosquito build, start soldering up the electrics inside and get that buttoned up. But that's what I was using, electrical tape, and I thought, nah, that's not a good way to do it. Okay, so I'm packing mini motors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a pack of 10 little 1.5 volt motors. I think there are like 12,000 revs per minute. And then this is, if I can open it. There we go. That's just a pack of battery holders, different size motors, some bigger ones, some brackets for clipping the motors in, and there's some switches in here as well. There's like 5 switches in total. And then battery holders, 1.5 volt twin pack battery holders. I bought a different range of battery holders for different size batteries. There we go. There's a lot more battery holders in here. I just bought a bunch of different ones off Amazon. These are single ones for 1.5 volt double A's, and then I've got some in here for triple A's as well. So I've got single holder double A's and triple A's. I bought some number 11 blades, more of those. I only had a couple left, so I thought time to stock up, 5 in each pack. Stainless steel, more Tamiya tape, some 18mm tape and some 10mm tape. I was running low on that. And then different gauge wires, red and black cable there, 2 different gauges. Pack of 9 volt batteries, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, excuse me. Oh dear. Excuse me, more heat wraps here. that have fallen out. And then I stocked up with some varnish. I know I bought the Galeria, which is fabulous. I like using that for finishing. The flat is superb, the flattest I've ever used. But I got 4 bottles of some gloss and some semi-gloss. That's the Tester's Model Master acrylic varnishes. So I've been busy spending money but not doing any modelling. Also what I got, because all I had was a small tube of black oil paint and a small tube of white. That's really low now, so I thought it was time to stock up. So I got this pack of 20, is it 20 or 24? 100 milliliter tubes. Oh hoo hoo, there's the brand. Lots of different colours including burnt umber, burnt sienna, yellow ochre, greys, black, lots of different colours. So I've got more colours now for doing weathering. And that was $9.99, insane. I was like, what? $10 for all that? So I was a happy chappy finding those. I'm also going to put my hand to doing some oil painting again. I used to do it when I was a teenager into my early 20s. I've got a lot of canvases that I got cheap, and I want to put my hand back in doing some oil painting. It's been many years, about 36 years probably since I last did any oil painting. So that's that. And then in here, more stuff. Again, more battery holders. These are the AAA single holders. They were the AA single holders, the other ones. There's more in here. These are double holder AAAs, a smaller battery. And I've got some 9-volt battery connectors there. These will all be hidden in the bases. I'll do deep bases to hide the switches and battery packs. Bought a few more paints. Stocking up on colours on the wall. So we've got red. I'd run out of red. This is Signal Red. And then I wanted a nice bright blue that I didn't have in stock, so I got a French blue there. More leather. I was running out of leather, that was low, so I got more leather. And then I've got dark green FS34079, medium green FS34102, and then I got some Flat Earth, which I thought was a great colour straight out of the bottle. Unusual for me to do straight out of the bottle, but for RAF camouflage, for the brown green camouflage, this is a great colour. It's Model Masters number 4877. I really like that colour. It's probably what I'm going to use all the time now when I do the brown green earth pattern. Alright, I also never bought Pigments before, so I went out and bought Pigments. Mud and Sand set and Rust and Corrosion set. Now the reason I'm getting them is because a lot of people are asking me to start building some armour since I did my couple of little trucks. People thought that they were so well done I'd have no problem doing armour. So if I'm going to do armour, I want some pigments for doing rusting and mud earths. But as you can see, there's a lot of powder inside the containers, so I need some help here, guys. I took them out, unscrewed the lids, and I was expecting to see one of those foil seals that you break off before you use them. No seals on these, so the dust is leaking out. Some of the bottles are almost full, 3/4 full. Sorry, almost full, and then some are like 3/4 full. So I'm just a little nervous in case someone where I'm buying these from is taking the tops off, tipping some out into bottles for themselves. So if anybody buys these Vallejo pigment sets, can you confirm that they don't have the seals on, or confirm that they should have the seals? Anyway, that's it guys. I've got a lot of stuff ready to start moving on some future projects. I've still got a lot of personal stuff to sort out with things in the UK that are distracting me and taking a lot of my time. Once that's all done, I'll be back onto modelling. So until then guys, bear with me, be patient, but I will be getting back onto my Mosquito to do the electrics as soon as possible. So that's it for my update guys. If you stuck around with me for these 17 minutes, thanks for doing that. I hope your own projects are going great and you're all having fun. I'm enjoying the builds that are being presented in the DDay forum, so thanks to you guys that are posting stuff in there, much appreciated. So until my next video guys, happy modelling, have fun, tally-ho, chocks away.